talented, very skilled, and he's going to get a lot better.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Grant. And not sure what he was thinking there. The 15-footer. Shot is no good. And the 76ers go the other way with it. From down in the low post, it goes.
Well, I think the NBA is in a great place with all the young talent in the league right now. We see players coming in not just with potential, but a willingness to learn and work. Really impressive to see.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Spates against Richardson. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in.
And that assist earned him a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
And for NBA players nowadays, just playing in the offseason isn't enough. They're conditioning, working on their bodies, as well as their skills. It is a 12-month-a-year job.
And that's partly driven by the fact that you can make so much money if you are in the NBA and you take care of yourself and you're able to play for a while. So you're seeing all of the world-class training facilities, guys being much more in tune to their bodies and trying to prolong their lucrative career. Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And it's not just great offense, Clark. The defense is really lacking. Not enough energy on their closeouts.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Green. Lee comes in for Maurice Spates. And it's Livingston in for Hedovich. And Baamute's checked in for the 76ers. Tips it up. It's good on the putback. And it's 9 points for Andre Iguodala.
That's purely a hustle play there. Getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in, well done.
And that's, a quality you see any strong offensive rebounder possess. And we saw it right there.
Yeah, it's the anticipation more than anything. It's understanding where that ball is going before anybody else on the floor does.
Here is Mbah a Moute. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And Steve, not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
Yeah, well deserved. I mean, they have worked their tails off on the glass. And what jumps out at you guys, the assist totals. I mean, they have been dominant in that category. It's the ball movement, the player movement, a great rhythm to their offense.
It clearly seems to me a different mindset between these teams.
There's Lee with the 3. Again, the miss by Lee. For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the 4th and even 50%. And Mbah a Moute can't get it to go.
Very poor shot selection there, guys.
Here's Noel. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just total obliteration. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
Steve, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
Depth always a factor in wins like this. What an incredible game out of nowhere it was for Andre Iguodala. Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected energy into every play that was made out there.
They get it again. Dishes it to Embiid from deep. The shot no good.
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him.
Deflects the pass. Uncovered. And that one hits back iron.
Well, he's wide open there, but really struggles from that range. Maybe there's a reason he's open.
Took him no time at all on that one.
And the fans loving what's transpired here tonight. A really good victory for these guys.
Sure was. I mean, they did just what they needed to do to keep the visitors from getting any momentum going at all.
Boy, that was way behind the line. Now, he can make that at times.
He certainly is one of the guys that can actually do it from there. And if they know what's good for him, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball into three-point territory.
Well, you're right. Anything less than airtight defense on him will usually result in 3 points.
Again, Iguodala missing. And here's Embiid. Here is Mbah a Moute. And Lee pulls it down.
Oh, perfect opportunity to finish the break, and he blows it.
Steve, you have to be able to finish off plays like that. It's a must.
Time to turn out the lights on this game.
I think they deserve a ton of credit for the way they played here today. Truly a professional display.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
Well, that'll do it. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan Player of the Game, Klay Thompson.
Sponsored by Sprite. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal on 2K Sports, and the NBA season is about to begin. Tonight's broadcast will feature the Milwaukee Bucks as they go up against the Golden State Warriors at Oracle Arena. And for Golden State, it's always an exciting time of the year as fans and other players and coaches around the league all getting a first look at how they might be shaping up for the upcoming season. Shaq, you look around the league, some of the NBA's best players are often the NBA's smartest players. Do you think basketball IQ is underrated?
I think it's very underrated. If you look at a player like LeBron, you see his strength, his athleticism, and his skill level. His vision and awareness will put him over the top. Great IQ, very unselfish, and I think that's a big part of that, Ernie.
Do you have a high basketball IQ?
Of course I do. They call me the Einstein of big men.
Oh, I'd forgotten.
E equals MC squared, Ernie.
What's that mean?
Don't know.
Me either. Here's Kevin Harlan.
I saw it on the test one time.
I missed it on a...
Welcome, everyone, to the Golden State, Oakland, California, the home of the Warriors as they prepare for an Eastern Conference opponent right here. Kevin Harlan here with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Thanks for joining us on this Saturday afternoon. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. So the Bucks win the tip. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Ilyasova and Sanders in the middle. At the 2 and the 3 are Mayo and Parker. And it's Knight in at the 1 spot. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Curry with it. Now Mayo defending. Curry's shot is off.
Well, as you know, there are polls for just about everything in sports. Last year, Steph Curry was actually voted as the most trustworthy player in the league.
And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Good way to start the game there. I mean, that's a nice inside bucket.
No question, Clark. I think they'd like to establish a presence down low early in the game to get their offense going.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently.
Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Mayo. Stays with it and hits the off-balance shot.
I think he anticipated that the defense would be there, and that's why he leaned in like that.
The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Iguodala. Another miss by Iguodala.
Well, he's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there. Well, with only 1 attempt so far falling, this is not looking good. 1 for 4 so far.
And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
First quarter, just over a minute played. All alone. And he drops that one in. Now, here is Knight. That's a 2 from Parker, and it's Parker again missing.
Kind of a shaky first few minutes, guys. 5 field goal attempts, only 1 made.
And stolen by Ilyasova. Kicks to Parker. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
The Warriors, one of the top defensive teams in the league the last couple of seasons, and the improvement coincided with a change in defensive strategy. They're sending pick and rolls down towards the sideline. They've got bigs. Andrew Bogut can really protect the rim. So they're doing what Coach... which is called shrinking the floor, and it's been very effective for them.
Now here is Bogut. That's a 2 from Lee. And again, no good by Golden State.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
And downing the pick and roll. Basically, a guard gives the ball handler a lane towards the basket, but prevents them from using the screen.
I like your basketball knowledge and acumen.
See, I've been listening to you.
That's exactly right. The big man sits back around the free throw line to deny penetration. It's a strategy that basically concedes the deep 2, another indication of where analytics coming into play in terms of strategy. That's really the area where they like all of their shots to come from.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Nobody near Parker. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Parker's got 5 now.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
The Warriors leading. Thompson from long range. And another 3 for Golden State.
How about that for a response?
They will say they can give the 3 as well as they can take the 3.
Outside Mayo from past the arc. That's good. Mayo's got his second basket of the game.
No, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
The Warriors have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. It's tipped. Sanders with the steal. And there's O.J. Mayo on the assist by Knight. And that's now 7 points for O.J. Mayo.
He's feeling it here to start the game. That's 3 out of 4 already.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. No good from Bogut.
Great defense in the paint there, making it tough on the offense.
That's what he brings, a presence. I mean, you saw it on that miss.
Good.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. There's no one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
The Milwaukee Bucks are a team that's tried season after season, year after year, particularly recently, to put the best team they could manage on the floor. Unfortunately, that type of approach has kind of left them in no man's land. Not good enough to compete for a title, not quite bad enough to draft a potential superstar.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Kuzmic's checked in, and it's Livingston in for Andre Iguodala. Pachulia, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Marshall comes in for Parker. Sanders with the steal. And here's Mayo for 3. Here's Marshall. Soft touch off the glass. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Bucks?
And they've come out in attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing the ball repeatedly.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
You talk about that no man's land. The Bucks have tried to sign the best players they could, but so often those mid-tier veterans really don't move the needle.
Yeah, but you know, with this year's top pick, and then you got the Greek freak, Antetokounmpo, I mean, the Bucks have finally acquired a young talent who they think maybe be able to take them to the next level. We'll see.
A nice shot by Knight.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play, they're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass them.
Milwaukee leading by 3, in low to Sanders. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. And Larry Sanders drops them both. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter. Thompson for three. Milwaukee with the rebound. No one near Mayo as he lets it go. No good with the triple. Got it off in time. No luck. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Milwaukee on top. They lead by 5. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
And the key is you look at the steal totals for this team. They have really put good pressure on the offense.
Well, you know what? Pressure can lead to pilfers, and pilfers can lead to points. So we've got the 3 Ps: pressure, pilfers, points. Get it done.
Warriors trail by 5. Barnes and Green, the forwards handle. Livingston is out there with Rush, and it's Spates in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Barnes can't get it to go.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Harrison Barnes, the 7th overall pick in 2012 out of North Carolina. He's got prototypical size and athleticism for that small forward position. Still developing his overall game, but he's got enormous potential.
Here's Walters. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Stolen by Henson. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Curry's checked in for the Warriors. Warriors have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Knocks down the 3-ball. Curry's got 8 points.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
And Green gets it to go.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Steph Curry known for his great shooting, and rightly so, but a well-rounded player. In fact, he tied for second in the NBA last season with 3 triple-doubles.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And some changes here for the Bucks. And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Mayo, and that's for 2. Here's Sanders. No luck. The Warriors go the other way. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Releases. No good from Bogut.
He would have been lucky to knock that shot down.
Yeah, that kind of shot will definitely get you the high eyebrows from the coach and maybe get you a seat on the bench, too. And Steph Curry's first triple-double, how about this? It happened early last season, and it only took him 3 quarters of play. In what was an early statement game for the Warriors against the hapless Sixers, Steph showed them who was in charge. That
And the Warriors miss again. Bucks leading by 3. That's good from Marshall on the assist by Knight. Marshall's got his second bucket.
He's been key for this team's offense the way he's distributed the ball.
Yeah, you know, the offense is just moving through him, Steve, no doubt.
And Steph Curry, Steve, one of the best rebounding point guards in the NBA throughout his young career.
Yeah, not the strongest or the most explosive athlete, but incredible coordination and anticipation. And so his feel for the game allows him to figure out where to be before everybody else on the floor.
Timeout called the Warriors. O.J. Mayo in his 7th year in the NBA really just seems he's never been able to truly improve, guys, from his rookie year.
Well, yeah, if anything, last season he took a big step backwards, Kevin. I mean, with his field goal percentage, passing, his rebounding all down, I'm not sure he was in great shape either.
Warriors trail by 6.
And the Milwaukee Bucks took a bit of a gamble on O.J. Mayo's upside with that 3-year, $24 million deal last season. The early returns, somewhat discouraging, but let's see how it plays out the rest of the way before we make a final judgment. They brought up their three-point percentage this quarter. They're shooting it well right now. The defense may need to think about making some kind of adjustment to slow that down.
Now here's Iguodala. Another 3 for Golden State.
How about the response? Retaliation. Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away.
Mayo's disappointing season was crystallized in a much circulated video of him bending over to tie his shoelace while the other team went 5-on-4. He's got talent, but sequences like that have to be cause for concern.
Bogut. That's good.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Bucks leading by 4. Passes it to Knight. Fires the 3. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. David Lee's checked in for the Warriors. Livingston comes in for Nedovic, and then for Milwaukee. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Pachulia. And Parker subbed in for Marshall.
Nothing fancy about that play. Just good, hard-nosed basketball to haul in the board.
A shot by Knight, no good.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
And he should thank the defense for those 2 points. Really, nobody paid him any mind there.
In low to Sanders. The 9-foot shot. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And the Bucks lead by 4.
The defense playing way too soft there, guys. He's just getting right to the rim.
Thompson for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Ilyasova's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
Now that pass had just a little bit too much heat on it for him to make a clean steal.
Yeah, I think it would have been a tough catch for either of them.
Green, he's checked in for Andrew Bogut. Milwaukee also making some changes. John Henson comes in for Sanders. And Antetokounmpo subbed in for O.J. Mayo. There's 53 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Bucks leading by 4. Here's Antetokounmpo. Off target with his 3. Golden State's gone even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. Thompson with it, and it's Henson picking him up. And the shot is good. Thompson's got 4 this quarter. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. And the foul on John Henson. That's his first foul. And the Warriors with some changes. Harrison Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Curry subbed in for Klay Thompson. The Bucks also with the sub. Nate Walters checked in for Brandon Knight. Lee gets the bucket.
But the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
Milwaukee's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Now the dish to Walters. Kept alive. Parker outside. Curry with the steal. With 1 on the clock. No good on that last second attempt there. It's a tie game here in Oakland. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, David, how would you assess the first half of play, and what's going to be the area of focus as you head into the second half?
Well, you know, we weren't shooting the ball well. The first couple minutes, I thought our energy was a little slow, but then we picked it up. Defense, rebounding, and sharing the ball on offense. We do those 2 things, we're going to be okay.
David, you sound like a coach. Guys, over to you at the table.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
How about O.J. Mayo in this one? He's got 13 points, and he's drained 3 3-point bombs so far.
Tell you what, he should not hesitate to keep firing from out there because he's got the touch tonight.
The Warriors shooting for the game at 42%.
The Warriors last season voted the most fun team to watch in the NBA. Easy to see why. Arguably the greatest shooting backcourt in NBA history. And a lot of great passers, too.
On the court for the Bucks, Ilyasova and Sanders in the middle. Knight and Mayo man the backcourt. And it's Parker in at the 3 spot. Thompson for 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the 3-point line? Come on.
And you watch the Warriors, Clark. They're having fun playing out there. Great chemistry on the floor and in the line.
Yeah, it looks like a bit of a college atmosphere.
It does.
I mean, their harmony and chemistry is outstanding. A lot of youthful enthusiasm. And remember, despite their success, this is still one of the youngest teams in the league.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. From downtown, rebound Milwaukee. Ilyasova's got 8 rebounds in this game. Parker outside, shoots the 3, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Got good looks. They've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Ersan Ilyasova in his 7th season with the Bucks, the only player drafted in 2005 who's still with his original team. Growing tired of the teams losing, it's rumored that, well, last season anyway, he asked for a trade.
Warriors trail by 3.
And the Bucks have only managed 1 winning season since Ilyasova joined the team. It's easy to understand why he'd be frustrated. He said it always seems like the team is starting over.
Timeout called the Bucks. And as much as Ilyasova might welcome a change of address, his play, Steve, fell off last season, perhaps making it harder for them to trade him.
Well, I heard there were offers and the front office was receptive, but apparently he was a favorite player of ownership and a feeling upstairs that, you know, he's a star in the making and a big factor in keeping him around.
Jared Bayless has checked in for Milwaukee. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, for the Bucks' Giannis Antetokounmpo, basketball enabled him to lift his family from poverty in Greece, but his motivation goes beyond the financial. He said, "I'm addicted to this game. It's my life." And then added, "I don't want to be a good player. I want to be a great one." Kevin, he's on his way.
Tremendous potential, Doris. Thank you.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Milwaukee with the ball. Following the score by Golden State.
He is bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from him?
Well, we've already seen plenty. The majority of his points have come on that shot.
Warriors trail by 3. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 5 assists in the game. No one near Mayo as he lets it go. And Sanders kicks to Bayless. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Great interplay there between those two teammates.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Well, the Bucks last season with one of the worst records, guys, in the NBA, almost despite themselves.
Yeah, a rare high draft pick for a team that's never shown much appetite for rebuilding. Now they find themselves with some gifted young talent.
Now here's Curry. O.J. Mayo missing his last shot. Thompson misses. Parker with a clean look. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Some changes here for the Warriors. Draymond Green has checked in for Bogut. And it's Barnes in for Andre Iguodala. The Bucks also changing it up. John Henson's checked in for Sanders. Chris Middleton comes in for Ilyasova. And Walters checks in for O.J. Mayo. Warriors have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Thompson for 3. There's the bucket. Good. Thompson's got 21 in the game.
He is really putting his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
And the Bucks miss again. Warriors leading by 3. Deflects the pass. Here's Bayless. They get it back. Parker kicks to Bayless. Parker passes to Henson. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. The Warriors have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Now the Bucks moving it up. Walters, no good.
Ill-advised shot selection right there, Clark.
It really was. I mean, very low percentage shot there.
Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Spates checked in for the Warriors. Rush comes in for Klay Thompson. The Bucks also with the sub. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Golden State's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Bucks trail by 3. Here's Middleton. And it's Spates with the rebound.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
The Warriors making a switch here. Livingston's checked in. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Brandon Knight's checked in for Parker. Barnes can't get it to go. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Knight, that's a 2-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. To the middle. Barnes can't get it to go.
You know, his finishing ability leaves a lot to be desired, guys. He needs to take it to the basket stronger. Boy, beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
And here's Green outside, and it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. Green's got 6 points. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Here's Livingston. Money from the wing. Livingston's got his second basket of the game.
They had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Knight for 3. Got it off in time, but it's no good. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Warriors lead by 6. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. Bucks trail by 6. Iguodala and Green are the forward pair. Rush out there with Livingston, and it's Spates in at the 5 spot. That's the Warriors' 5. And Iguodala gets it to go in on the assist by Rush. 13 points for Iguodala.
Yeah, he put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Hits it from 3-point range.
That's not the way for a team to get back into a game by giving up easy shots like that. It has to start at the defensive end.
From deep. It's rebounded by Ilyasova. Ilyasova's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Warriors leading by 5. Here's Livingston. Here's Rush. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
Yeah, Clark, they've been more active and more physical down low, and I think that's been the difference.
Now the pass to Middleton. From deep 3-point range. It's rebounded by Golden State. Spates has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Rush's shot. Is off.
Even though he missed it, he couldn't pass up that chance.
Yeah, that's an easy jump shot. You got to take that one.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
Different look here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut checked in for Spates. Lee comes in for Green. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Brandon Rush. And Steph Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. And then from Milwaukee, Parker's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Mayo in for Antetokounmpo. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Well, it's really hard to find a more pure, accurate shooting stroke than Klay Thompson's. I mean, every season over 40% from distance, but he's working to diversify his offensive game. You know, he's posting up and using his ball handling skills to get inside some.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jason Kidd was saying to his team. No surprise, really. The turnover situation was the focus. He told them, listen, we're giving it away, guys. We've got to protect the ball, play within ourselves, and get quality shots. Kevin?
And Thompson worked hard on his explosiveness and finishing. He predicted, Steve, a poster dunk last season and delivered against Kyle Singler. Remember that with the Pistons?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you know, he's been trying to go inside more. And last year, he thought, you know, he'd have to work at it to get to the line more. Only averaged about 2 free throw attempts per game for his career. So that's the next step for him to be more aggressive attacking.
Here is Knight after the made shot from Klay Thompson. And that one's good.
You know, they've got to make him earn those threes. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
From deep. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for the Warriors.
You got to like the way they've come out here in the second half. They're starting to knock down shots with regularity.
Yeah, and any team will take that. I mean, if you're shooting over 50%, it usually means you're moving the ball, you're getting good looks on the shots you want, and I think they just got to continue to play smart and play together just like they've been doing to keep the lead.
You know, it's apparent there what a leader he is, always communicating it and keeping everyone on the floor in sync.
Yeah, regardless of whether he's having an off night or not, and that's what makes him such a great leader, just always trying to help his team any way he can.
And here's something else I love about him, guys. If one of his teammates is on the fringes of the game, maybe not as involved as he should be, then he takes it upon himself to get him involved.
Timeout called the Warriors. Here's Curry. They can take their time on this possession.
You know, guys, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, it gives themselves a little break, too.
Catch their breath. You're right.
They've built this lead through plays exactly like that. He's easily been their most consistent performer.
Well, he's been splashing everything today.
Parker's shot is off.
Good solid defense on the perimeter there, challenging the shot and not fouling.
Even the best shooters can be bothered by his defense.
Just another outstanding play down low. These teams couldn't be farther apart in their effectiveness in the paint today.
Yeah, that's right. It's been all good at one end, and we'll try to be diplomatic here and just say not so good at the other.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And a wide open look for Iguodala. Another miss by Iguodala.
Very little success for him behind the arc today. Just one three-pointer in the first half and still none in the second.
Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And so here we go, just rolling along to the finish line in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Warriors.
Clark, look at their number of assists.
Well, they minimized the one-on-one situations, Kevin. They got the ball moving, and it found the open guy.
Great ball move. You're right. Henson checked in for Ilyasova. Tipped away. 9 for 3. Takes a 3. And the basket good.
Getting the feel out there from long range, guys. That's his second 3 of the half.
Warriors leading by 13. From deep, Iguodala. And it's Iguodala again missing. Parker outside, from outside the arc. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Here's the 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Bogut, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And the fans loving what's transpired here tonight. A really good victory for these guys.
Sure was. I mean, they did just what they needed to do to keep the visitors from getting any momentum going at all.
The Warriors shooting at 51%. Really solid. And now here's Mail, the fast break opportunity.
You know, the instant that steal was made, they were off and running the other way.
Ball pressure, then a run out, Steve. That's perfection to me.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Stolen by Henson. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock.
And this game is finally getting away from them.
Yep, it has gotten away. There's not really anything they can do now.
Curry, good.
Well, that's a wrap, fellas. There's no way you come back in this one.
Not anymore. Any chance of that happening went out the window a while ago.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Now the feed to Barnes. And here's Green outside. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
Bucks ball. 20 seconds on the shot clock. 20.
Shot from the inbound. Misses. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time. And now, our Jordan Player of the Game, Klay Thompson.
Just because it's the middle of the night, that don't mean I won't hunt you down. 'Cause something deep inside is pulling me and I want you now. You and I should be getting away. Ain't no sense in you running around. If I can't have you, nobody can. There's an animal speaking that'll hunt you down. So baby, my love is calling. Hey baby, my love is calling. Hey baby, my love is calling. Hey baby, my love is calling. I show my teeth, and I hope you know that look in my eye. Hey, I got lightning speed. I won't hesitate to rescue be getting it right. Ain't no sense in you running around. If I can't have you, nobody can. There's an animal station that'll hunt you down. So baby, my love is calling. Hey baby, my love is calling. Hey baby, my love is calling. Hey baby, my love is calling. Taxidermy is on my walls.
And now, the 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Sprite.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal on 2K Sports, and the NBA season is about to begin. And coming up in just a bit, tip-off will be live from Oakland as the Warriors go up against the New York Knicks. And guys, when you look at the Knicks, finally we get to stop talking about this team and actually get to see them in action. Feels like it's been a long offseason. When it comes to versatile scorers, Carmelo Anthony right there at the top of the list.
Yes, he's a big body guy, loves to play inside, loves to play outside. He can post up, loves to operate on that pinch post, has gotten better as a three-point shooter. You can't take everything away from this guy. You got to give something up.
He can certainly be a handful, that's for sure. So's Kevin Harlan. It's your turn.
It's a road game for the Knicks, and they're facing an interconference foe today. We're all set to bring you NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, joined as always by Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. So Golden State will get the first possession. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Melo is the 3, Amari is at the 4. Calderon and Smith are the 1 and the 2. And it's Dallenberg in at the 5 spot.
And there's the first bucket of the game.
Yeah, that's a nice tone setter out of the gate.
Smith, no good. J.R. Smith, 2 years ago, 6th man of the year, Steve, and he signed a nice multi-year extension.
Yeah, but his struggles in the playoffs were a sign of things to come. He was suspended to start last season, and knee surgery in the offseason really pushed him back in terms of conditioning and rhythm.
Shots good by Anthony.
Very well done. He is a confident, dynamic scorer.
Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Thompson with it. Now Smith defending. Stoudemire with the ball. Anthony. That is good.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A game rolling here tonight, we'll see.
Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Curry dishes to Iguodala. Jacks up a 3. Again, the miss by Thompson. On defense, the Warriors. The shot by Anthony. Nobody around. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 of 4 so far.
And it's Iguodala missing.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Yeah, they're lucky that they didn't get burned on that one.
There's the dish to Smith. Off target from three-point range. Here's Thompson. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
People knew that he could shoot the ball coming out of college, but I don't think teams knew that Klay Thompson would develop into the dead-eye shooter that he's become. He is a flat-out laser, and he can go to get into zones where he just doesn't miss, whether he's open or well-guarded.
Good on the second free throw. And Steve, with Klay, you know not every team thought of him as an elite shooter, or he wouldn't have gone as late as he did in the draft. But with his size, he has incredible range, and that is proved to be a factor in his play.
Man, one thing he's been able to do this last season is find ways to quicken that release. So now he can get that 3 off in the blink of an eye. He's a big, strong kid and doesn't need much room at all to let it fly. So what an incredible weapon to have on offense.
And it's Calderon, that time on the assist by Anthony. Here's Curry. Thompson outside, puts up a 3, and another 3 for Golden State.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a 3-point battle like this.
Smith with a wide open look. And again, New York with the triple.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities. opportunity.
Warriors trail by 4. Pass to Lee. Rebound by Anthony. New York's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Lee gets the bucket.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, I think that could really set things up well the rest of the game. Pound the ball inside and let your perimeter players play off your bigs.
Early on last year, the Warriors showed that they were going to be a team to make the postseason in the West. Couldn't get the home court advantage, though, and that kind of hurt them.
Yeah, it did. And as dangerous as their team is in the playoffs with the shooting ability they have, they're much better if they could have gotten that extra game at Oracle Arena.
The Warriors have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Thompson misses.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
And it's Smith missing.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Good on the shot. Thompson's got 6.
Easy little jump shot for him right there, guys.
The Knicks have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Nice shot by Dallenberg.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Curry, wide open, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Curry's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Green comes in for Lee. Barnes, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. And a new group in for the Knicks. Jason Smith, he's checked in for Dallenberg. Iman Shumpert has come in for Amari Stoudemire. Tim Hardaway Jr. is checked in for Smith. And it's Pablo Prigioni in for Jose Calderon. The Knicks have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Here's Prigioni. Barnes grabs the miss.
This guy's a good three-point shooter, but that was probably from a little bit too far.
Yeah, not what I would call working to get the best shot either.
Both teams on fire right from the opening tip.
Pedal to the throttle, Steve, just like we like it.
Draymond Green last season slimmed down to about 230 pounds. Pretty remarkable how he's transformed his body since his freshman season at Michigan State.
And that one's good. Thompson's got 10 points.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Took him no time at all on that one.
And that assist earned him a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
Warriors leading by 4.
And Green, a combo forward, you know, he's able to play the 3 or the 4, and he's a good rebounder. I mean, he's got long arms that help him play effectively against bigger guys, even though he's only about 6'7".
And the shot is good.
How about the first quarter for him at the offensive end? He's really had the touch going.
Smith's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. It's tipped from 11 feet away, and another basket for Golden State. And Green certainly not an elite athlete, Steve, but pretty quick on his feet.
Well, he's a jack of all trades, and I think he's been a pleasant surprise defensively. Just his awareness and his energy, they've really helped him out a lot. He can guard multiple positions for sure.
Knicks trail by 6. Here is Livingston, covered by Smith. Livingston, that's good.
Well, he wasn't phased at all by the bigger man on him, and on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Warriors lead by 8. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter.
Can I have it like that?
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Warriors?
They've set the first half tone by really getting out in transition.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
on and the temperature is warm and I spit heat flashes, getting nauseous, bright as a so analyze with caution when the light hit the ice, better 100 that you. Should I mention the fact the transition is the track, no incision to the vision just to get me where I'm at? Little skateboard, he too grown, riding up and down Collins in that new two-tone. It's so cold, you don't want to feel the chill of it. Just stand back and just look at the grill of it. I don't, but I bet totally intensify the appeal of it. You can be jealous and feel the team.
Knicks trail by 8. Green at the 4 with Lee at the 5. Rush out there with Livingston, and it's Barnes in at the small forward. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. So it's the Warriors now. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, guys, David Lee is one of the more skilled power forwards in the NBA. He credits his skill level in part to late. He said, I wasn't always the biggest guy growing up. I was actually a point guard my freshman year of high school. I played swing and summit guard. Kevin, he kept those skills as he grew.
One of the best passing big men in the game, Doris. Thank you. With the shot. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Livingston's got 3 assists in the game. New York's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Well, Steve, right from the start last season, some upheaval for the New York Knicks with the front office shaking.
Yeah, surprising move when you consider that the